how is everything going at home for you?
Well, you know, it's interesting because I just recently moved and my moving date fell in the middle of all of this, and it was a date I had to move. Thankfully, moving was considered an essential service, so I managed to move. But
Okay.
it's been interesting because I'm in a new place and I'm feeling unsettled for so many reasons, but that's one. So it's just like an interesting time to move. But otherwise, I mean, we're all doing good. I have my wonderful dog who's keeping me company. Obviously, things are a little scary and stressful, but I'm just trying to stay positive. I'm loving all the content online. I think that's a beautiful silver lining of this whole thing, is just seeing people come together online. These online parties that are happening, things like this, it's really lifting my spirits. So.
Talking about your pups, your doggy, is he around? Is he happy? Is he getting out? Are you taking him for walks?
I'm taking him for walks, and he's honestly loving this. I'm home every day. He's just like, you're home again? So he's having the best time ever. He's just the best.
Speaking of the content, I love the creativity too. I literally hosted a Sunday brunch with my family online yesterday.
Yes.
So it's like we're just all getting creative. What are you doing to stay creative? I know you've been working, so the work doesn't stop.
Yeah, I mean, you know, so I'm really big on vibes and really big on when I do something new in my life, I want it to be blessed by my friends and family. So because I moved, I wanted to do a group meditation. That couldn't happen, but my good friend Jay Shetty hosted one on Zoom. So we all meditated in my house via Zoom and kind of christened the house, which is really cool. Otherwise, you know, I'm a big believer that in moments like this, comedy is a really good vehicle to lighten the spirit, bring some light. And so I've been making a lot of content just about what's going on, not to like take the situation lightly, because it's not, but just to be like, hey, we're all going through the same thing. Right. Let's make some comedy. Let's bring us all together. So I've been making a lot of YouTube videos. I'm working on some music. My dog is crying outside my door, so I'm going to involve her. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay, Scarborough, come on.
Scarborough is like, please let me in.
Come here.
Oh,
come here. He wants to be on the show. Come on.
Yes, come on. This is our next special guest, guys. Hi.
He's loving it. He's having the best. Hi, everyone. Hello.
So he's having like the best time ever. He's living his best life.
Oh yeah, he's living his best life.
Speaking of finding light in these things, I know obviously we are at home. There is something that's been trending. It's a quarantine name. Have you heard of it?
I have not.
Okay, so it's basically the mood you're in plus what you ate last. So mine is Happy Hummus.
Okay, mine is Grateful Special K.
I like that.
Yeah. Sounds legit. Say that again?
I said with the strawberries?
No, with the almond.
Oh, ooh, okay.
With the almond, yeah. We're trying to upgrade a little bit. You know,
I see. I have to read this tweet that you put out.
Okay, hit me.
Sorry, Auntie, I was just about to get married, but social distancing, gotta be safe.
Listen, I was just about to join the gym. I was just about to get married. I was just about to do all of these things. I was out the door, and then social distancing. What am I supposed to do?
And you posted a video. Again, we love every character you bring to life, your family, everything like that. The last one you just posted, was it today you just posted that?
The parents reacting?
Yes.
That was I posted on my Instagram today, but on YouTube like 2 days ago, yeah.
To have those, and to have your family to be able to see that and knowing that you can't be with them right now, is it even more grateful to be able to have that opportunity to do that for them?
Yeah, I mean, I think what I love most about any video I do with those parent characters is that people always see themselves and their parents in those videos. And very often people have told me, like, listen, me and my mom, me and my dad, we're not that close. We don't spend a lot of time together. But the one thing we do together is watch these videos because we can really relate. I love that. That's why I like making those videos. So that's my goal, is that maybe if you're apart from your parents right now, you watch that video and you're like, oh, that's my mom, that's my dad.
You can relate to it. It feels like home. The last time I talked to you, I was on the set of your show. You were about to launch. Season 1 is down in the books. What are your thoughts? What have you learned? I know you're probably growing every day from just watching it and being a part of it.
I feel legitimately like I have learned a lifetime of lessons in season 1 of this show. I know a lot of people, like, I'm just gonna be real, a lot of people when they watch the show, they're like, oh, like, why are things done like this? Why aren't they done like this? And I had the same questions going into season 1. And you really get to learn about what the protocol is, what the limitations are, what the exceptions are. You learn all this stuff. And so I feel like moving forward, I just have so much knowledge and wisdom behind me that things are just gonna get bigger and better.
How good is the late night space that you have? Because you've carved out your whole, this is you. Like, it just feels good to watch. It feels great. You look happy.
Yeah, just like everything else, there's a learning curve, right? So my first year on YouTube, I was so uncomfortable on camera. I didn't know how to edit properly. I didn't know how to like deliver jokes properly. And then I evolved. It's been 10 years. So this is my first rodeo, and it felt good to be in there with a team that was amazing, with the audience, with fan base that was amazing. It was incredible. And I think what excites me even more is just, I feel like when we continue, it's just going to be me coming back 10 times stronger.
Now, I know someone that you really want as a guest that was Beyoncé was the #1, right?
Yeah.
What are we doing with this? And
you know what? We are still manifesting. Every day I light a candle. Every day I look at her picture. Every day I say, "Dear Queen, please one day come on Little Label." It will happen one day. It will. I know it will happen. It will happen one day. And we're going to jump on this live again. We're going to talk about how Beyoncé was on my show. I'm manifesting that right now.
Is there someone beyond Beyoncé who would be that #1, like kick off the next season, and that's who you want?
Like, you know, a little, no one's mad at a little Michelle Obama. No one's mad at some Emma Watson. No one's mad at a little Lizzo. I mean, these are all people that I would love to have on the show.
Have you decided any new things that you'd want to bring element-wise?
Yeah, I think, you know, I want to really play with format and play with just, a lot of people don't know this, but before I actually shoot the show, I go out and I talk to the audience, and I kind of just like joke around with them. And I feel like there's a lot of magic in some of those candid moments that I want to bring to the show. Right. So I think just, you know, messing with the format. I'm still going to come with the colorful, funky outfits. I'm still going to come with the goofy energy. But I think just exploring a little bit of what molds we can break is what I want to do.
Something that a lot of us have just watched, which you just uploaded, you spoke to Dr. Fauci, which was awesome. A lot of people are speaking to him. I like the way that you went in about it, where it's a little bit like, I don't really understand certain things, or my friends may not understand it. Can you just debunk these myths for us?
Yeah.
Was there something that you took from that you really were mind blown?
Yeah, I mean, thank you for saying that. That was really important to me, because I feel like, you know, when I told people I have the privilege of speaking with Dr. Fauci, a lot of them hit me with like, ask him about this political question or that. And I thought, you know what, like, there's a lot of that going around, but what information do I really think people need that's going to practically help them every day? Right. You know what I mean? And I'm part of many group chats, which I think other people are, where people are sending articles and sending tweets, and you hear people say things and be like, well, how do you know that? Where did you hear that from? Oh, my friend who works in the government. My friend is a doctor now. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do. So I really just wanted to be like, I don't care if these are dumb questions. I don't care if they sound silly. Tell me like the basics of what we need to know on a day-to-day basis. I feel like that's the most helpful information right now.
And did you find something that you thought was true, but he ended up telling you no?
Absolutely. Absolutely. So I read a few articles that were talking about the differences between men and women, and how the numbers that are being affected. I thought that was completely false. But he was saying that no, he doesn't know why, but men are being affected a little bit more, maybe because of underlying conditions they have. I don't know. He admitted he didn't know why, but I thought that was completely a lie, but it turns out to be true. Other things were him talking about the importance of masks. I did think that, if I wear a mask, I'm solid, I'm good to go, but that is not necessarily the case. And there were just so many things. Does the virus die in hot climates? So a lot of people are saying, well, I live in a hot climate and the virus is thriving here. But what he said was that you have to wait for a cycle of it to come back. So he's saying we won't know until we hit a second cycle, and in the hot season, if it disappears. And that's something I didn't know. So he just said so many things that I was like, people done convinced me Advil was evil. They tried to convince me. He said, no, it's a myth. So I highly encourage everyone to watch it, because I think in stressful times like this, misinformation is only going to make things worse. And we really need to evaluate where we're getting our information from.
Absolutely. And not stress, because that hurts us even more.
Absolutely.
I know that
I see Trinidad's in the house, by the way, in the comments. I was looking at the comments. I got to give a quick shout out to everybody watching right now, sending love. I see Trinidad in the house. I see some hearts. I see some heart eyes. I see people saying I'm their wife. I'm into all of it, okay? I am into all of it.
Yes, wife. Yes, wife. Okay, wait. Now that you brought up that, would you ever go into dating during the quarantine? Because people are doing that.
You see, that's, I don't know.
Would you suggest
long
people do
distance
that?
relationship, and I feel like it's hard to get to know somebody through a screen or over audio because you don't know the vibe and energy of someone via a screen. So I'm gonna say, listen, I really feel for the people. I have some friends, in fact, who've just started dating people during the quarantine, and I said, I feel bad for you. I feel really bad for you, and I feel bad also because I definitely know you're impacted by intense feelings of loneliness that are also swaying the way you feel. So,
like, I love everybody.
Exactly. So it's not for me, but for everyone that wants to do that, Godspeed. May your lives be lit. May your Skype sessions be lit. May your Zoom calls be lit. I am sending you my vibes.
Something you can talk about and can support. You are doing something tomorrow. You're going live tomorrow,
yes!
Right? Okay.
So mine is this, which is my legit first live. I'm streaming on my own Instagram live tomorrow. I figured, listen, I want to add, you know, a little bit of light into my fans' lives. And so I'm going to be doing a Q&A and Ask Lilly, which is something I did a long time ago and I stopped doing in my fans' voice. But like, do another Ask Lilly. So I'm doing an Ask Lilly as well as some live music performance. I'm just going to be in my room, breaking it down, popping the booty, doing the thing. But yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to it.
And you're going to be with Humble the Poet, right?
Humble the Poet's gonna make a special. I can't do nothing without Humble the Poet. That's the hardest part of this whole thing, is that he's in Toronto, I'm in LA. Usually we'd probably be together right now. He'd be staying at my house. It's rough to not have him around, but we're gonna do it through IG.
Definitely. For everybody out there right now watching you, excited, they're going to tune in tomorrow, obviously. But do you have any words of encouragement for people? Because obviously it's a crazy time and, you know, we're trying to make the best of it.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I think, and there's been a lot of people posting about this as well. I think this is a beautiful time to pause. And I think it's the silver lining of this is my life, at least for my personal experience, used to be really go, schedule, deadlines. And I've had a chance to just sit and kind of evaluate my priorities and pause and meditate, but also just listen to your inner voice. There's no need to like start 7 new projects because you have some downtime. There's no need to do it. If you want to, great, but I think this is a beautiful moment for us to really understand what our priorities are, because right now in my life, like, work has gone away and going out has gone away, and you really start to realize what's important to you. Like, what do I really miss right now? Friends and family. It's not that I miss work more. It's not that I miss friends and family. So I'm really going to take that with me when this is all over, to really prioritize and place importance on those things.
Absolutely. I think that's the one thing. Someone told me that yesterday too. I think I mentioned it, my cousin. It's like the one thing, if he could get back right now, is to hug somebody.
Yeah. Or for me, honestly, one of my jams was going to a movie theater. I love going to a movie theater, so I really miss that. But I also know these are all first world privileges. So I'm just happy and grateful that I'm safe and healthy, and I wish the same for everyone else. And there's also one more thing I want to say real quickly because I forgot to before. So a little late with Lilly Singh, we paused it for a second, but episodes will start airing again tonight, new episodes. In fact, we got Tyra Banks on tonight. But it was actually the entire, like you mentioned, the entire season was shot pre-pandemic. So we wrapped it in December. So there is a live audience. We're not social distancing. I just want to say that in case people are watching the episode, they're like, what? It was all shot out in December. So we don't even bring it up at all. And that's why.
Okay. And a lot of people want to know too, we're going to tune in, by the way, and thank you for giving us the update on that.
Yeah.
What are you binging quickly? And are you into the Tiger King? Because, girl,
oh my God, I can't escape the Tiger King. Everybody and the mother's talking about the Tiger King. Yes, I watched a little bit of Tiger King, but here's the thing. I'm like, these tigers, I want them to be free and living. That could be Scarborough. What am I binging? Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, I love. I am just finishing up season 3 right now. I love Tiger King. Yes, my roommate is just like always watching that, so I've been watching that. But honestly, I've also just been catching up with a lot of YouTube. In my everyday life practice, I didn't get a chance to check out what my friends are doing, what my fellow creators are doing. So I've been spending a lot of time on YouTube.
Well, we love it. Thank you. Everybody's saying hello right now.
Thank you, everyone that joined in. I see India's in the house. Everybody's in the house. I appreciate it so much.
Thank you, girls. Stay safe, and we'll tune in tomorrow to your live.
You too. So much. Bye.
Bye.